Muted. Fixed it. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Jemski, Roy, thank you for all the bits. Thank you for testing my bits. I figured out what it was while you were bombarding me, which was awesome. I'm so happy about that. So thank you for helping me troubleshoot my issue with the bits. It no longer goes black, so I appreciate that. Jemski, how are you doing? Roy, how are you doing? Everybody else who's just hanging out and watching in chat, how are you doing? It's here. I have a hair in my mouth. Gross. I have been thinking about this since I stopped streaming about a month ago. And it reminds me, actually, I do need to record this because I'm going to turn this into content. Yeah, I've turned off my green screen, or I didn't put up my green screen. A, because I was lazy, and B, because I thought I had NVIDIA installed, the stupid background removal thing, and I was going to be lazy, but I didn't have it installed. So we're doing a regular screen tonight, so that's all right. But I've been thinking about this since I stopped streaming. A lot of people don't know that I got incredibly burnt out trying to do something that I have quickly realized was not going to be my final thing, right? And that's creating gaming content. I'm still going to do gaming, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be the focus very much going forward, aside from the things I have worked out with everybody else. I think I'm getting ill. I had a sore throat today, and this evening I got stuff. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I just got over a cold like that. That's terrible. I hope it doesn't last very long, and I hope you get better soon, Jemski. Yeah, so I realized that I was stressing myself out, chasing algorithms, which is, I think it's something a lot of people are starting to realize this year. It's just not fun, and it's not worth it. And B, I'm getting tired of not creating anything, and so this is going to be the first step in many steps. The other big part of this is going to be, and you can kind of see it back here, this is my studio space. I got the 3D printer, got some 3D prints over there, my airbrush, which I still have to fix. Once I fix my airbrush, I'm going to do a live stream of airbrushing. We're going to airbrush this T-Rex skull. I think it's going to be pretty fun. So I'm going to set up a separate studio over here where you guys will be able to watch me do some like physical art stuff. Because I've been learning a lot with painting and airbrushing and all that stuff. So it's something I wanted to bring to this channel. And for the YouTube side of things, I haven't quite figured it out yet. I think I'm gonna have to spend some time figuring it out. I know I'm gonna edit some content together. I'm gonna be doing a lot more kind of talking head content as well as the podcast. And then, on top of all this, I'm going to be building my portfolio, which starting next week, I'm going to be adding some new commands so people can actually go and see these things. If you guys have never seen my portfolio, let me switch over to this screen here. So we're going to do display capture. There's Maya right there. Let me pull up ArtStation here. Let's see, where's my account? View my profile. Here's my portfolio. I'm going to delete this because this is a piece of shit. You can't even see it, but it doesn't really matter. There you go. You can see it. It's terrible. I haven't spent a lot of time on this, which kills me. The coolest pieces I have on here are the tank and the shield that I did for the Chaotic family. And so I've been kind of working with this and playing with it and trying to make sure that I actually have something to focus on and upload to and kind of treat as like an online portfolio / artistic resume. So this is why I'm doing all this. It's super important to me to be creative, and it's something that I have kind of like snuffed out for the past 3 years doing this. And I've kind of done it here and there, but it never really had much like goal or vision to it. And so really changing the way I do things and the way I look at it has been kind of super important to me. They look so cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This piece I did during COVID. Was it COVID? I think I posted this, 3 years ago. So I did this piece during COVID. It's not great. but being an artist, I look back and I don't think this stuff looks great. I was really proud of this set. You know, if you knew TechMess, if you knew what TechMess was, I was pretty happy with this whole set. That was one of my big things I was doing for a while, was building these set pieces, just like the one I use. I was actually super happy with that. I think that's going to get removed too, just because it doesn't fit what I'm doing anymore with this portfolio. This one was cool. I was kind of proud of this one, actually. I did this one as a challenge that I gave myself during COVID, to create something every single day for a week. And I was so exhausted after that whole process, I decided I would never do it again, but I created some cool stuff out of it. And then this is my tank I modeled a long time ago. I'm pretty proud of this thing. I've been going through and redoing a lot of it recently. But yeah, so that's my portfolio. It's barren. It needs stuff. And that brings us to what we're doing. So when I got back from my vacation, I sat here and questioned myself on whether or not it was a good idea to do this. And I kept going back and forth on if I should actually reach out to artists who are far more experienced than I am and who actually have careers in, gaming and film and all sorts of stuff. And so I found this one artist and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to shoot my shot. I sent him a message. I did not realize his history of working on things. This dude has done everything from Far Cry 2 all the way up to Halo Infinite. His artwork is amazing. And his name is Martin. Oh, there it is. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to butcher his last name, but Deschambault, I think. He's an incredible artist. He does concept art for a living. He used to work for 343 Industries, and he's done all sorts of stuff. But what intrigued me about this was this Project 77 thing he did. This is very cool. This was him doing world building, which is something I want to get into. So I just kind of fell in love with the whole, his work and the things that he did, the creatures, the vehicles, everything. So I reached out to him and I said, hey, I'm looking to build up my portfolio and actually work on things and try to be a better artist in 2024. And he came back and said, go for it. Obviously, none of this is going to be used for monetary gain. I am not making any money off of this. I will not be selling any of this. So I want to put that out there because it's very important with the way I made these agreements, is that this is purely for my portfolio, as well as if somebody wants to learn off of my YouTube videos. Any of the YouTube videos I publish based on this project will not be monetized when I do get monetization, just because that's a super important thing that I want to make sure I follow, because I'm not somebody who does that. I want to respect other people's art and respect the fact that they're allowing me to use it. So this is what we're working on. This is one of the pieces I chose that he gave me permission to basically go ahead and have fun. I'm super thrilled about this. If this didn't work out, I had some backups, and I think I'm still going to do some of these because this tank looks really cool to me. But there were a lot of different ones that I found online that I was just like, man, I like all these. So, but this is the one that we're going to be primarily focusing on. This will be probably a series. I don't know how long this is going to take me. Some of this is here for me. It's there. The general shape, most of the outward designs, they're there for me. But there is stuff that's not there for me. And there's stuff that's going to be completely up to interpretation. So that's what's kind of cool about this, is I get to work off of somebody's concept work, but I also still get to be creative in the way that I build this. So that's what we're starting today. And I'm not going to keep talking, because if I keep talking, we're not going to start this. So I'm going to get some music rolling here. Feel free to grab a drink, hang out, do that. That works too. Al, how are you doing? Yeah, we're going to be chilling and making art. Every Wednesday going forward is going to be like this, unless I decide to make an exception for a We Play Wednesday type deal. But this is going to be, A, helpful for me as an artist, and B, if people want to learn new styles of art as well as learn art with me, I'm going to be relearning how to draw live on this channel. I haven't drawn in years. I used to be decent at it. And I don't know if I'm any good at it anymore, but I will be relearning there. Jesus Christ, Stigma, hi. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing wonderful. We're about to be all creative up in this bitch, and I'm excited. But yeah, if you guys have questions throughout the process, ask questions. If you guys have critiques, they're open. I don't honestly care. I want this process to be as kind of exploratory for you guys as it is for me. One thing that's very interesting about this for me is that there's a lot of shapes here that I have never tried to create myself. So I'm going to be trying to create things myself here, and it's going to be very interesting. I critique you. Stigma, how are you doing? I appreciate it. I'm going to move this off. You guys will see me kind of looking. I did it again. I minimized my stupid. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to move this off screen. You guys will see me looking up constantly, which you guys are already used to for the most part because, you know, I'm a streamer and I'm looking at chat. I'm very tired but very happy. I'm glad. Any more good news today? You don't have to say it live on stream. Just send me a chat if you can, if there was any. But yeah, guys, let's get some music going. We're going to fire up a new project. This project series from his is called Project 77, so that's just kind of what I'm going to go for. We need to set a project, though. No, that's not what I want. I want project window. Let me make sure that's not too loud. Oh, hello, render window. Close that. We're not even going to need it. All right, there we are. So we're good there. I just want to make sure the music's not too loud. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it out of my ears so it's not that loud. Okay, I sent a DM. Oh, good. Let me see. Hey, I love that. That's awesome, Stigma. I'm super happy about that. That's great. All right, so I'm going to do... So I got YouTube up over here. I'm going to try to move this over here. I'm going to put this in here too. So we're going to do a new one. Project 77 ship. And then we're going to put this guy on my studio drive. No, wait a minute. Where's my other drive? Oh, shit. Hold on. I got a map to it. I rebuilt my PC, and this causes me all sorts of issues. I think it's the B drive, maybe? Please tell me that was right. I don't think that was right. Shit. Oh, it was. Hey, look at that. All right, cool. B drive. Okay, so we're going to put this here, minimize that. This, you know, I really wish StreamerBot would allow you to not, just merge this with OBS. That would be preferable. Well, you know what I could do? I could do this. No, let's not do that. Just gonna shift this over here so I don't get rid of it completely. There we go. That's okay. I like that. All right. So... personal art folder, projects, select, accept. So this will create a nice little place where I can store all my stuff and I don't have to worry about losing anything. It's been another little update. It's been Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, it's been 4 days since I've had an energy drink. This is my first real actual caffeine. It's great. I don't this morning was the first day I woke up and I was like, damn, I feel okay. Still a little tired, but I feel better. All right, so let's get the concept art in here just because I need something I can just easily work off of. No, I want this. Change this guy. We're gonna pull. Where Where is it? There it is. Boom. Beautiful. It's a little dark in here. I don't know why that's so dark. Can I brighten it up a bit? I can. Beautiful. I love that for me. Alright, so this thing's kind of like... I love it. It looks like something from Star Wars, and that's super exciting for me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this core piece in here first, and then work on these outer fins. And I'm gonna basically pre-shape everything, just to kind of get a feel for how this is actually going to work. I also want to not... I'm going to try to not make it one piece like I always do, because I feel like that shoots me in the foot constantly. So we're just going to go. Oh, I did a mini Lego build. What'd you build? What'd you make? I love Lego. If you guys didn't know, I'm a Lego fiend. So this kind of... it's a little too long though. I'm going to scale this up. So that's okay. So we'll pull this out. It's a Ravenclaw banner that opens up to the common room. My first Lego ever. I may be addicted. Oh no. Oh no. I love them. That's awesome though. You'll have to put send me pictures. I just finished I don't know if you can, yeah, you can't really see it. I got the Disney 100 Lego set that's celebrating 100 years of Disney. And then I got another Avatar Lego set that I put together when I got back from my vacation. So I'm out of Lego for now, but I love it. My studio, you guys will see when I do start this again, my studio has Lego helmets above it. They're all the Star Wars helmets, not all of them, but a good chunk of them. So we're gonna vertex. See that kind of... it's going to be really interesting. I've never done this before, so the fact that I get to do this with somebody whose artwork is so well, like, rounded, I'm super stoked. I'm going to drop that, though. I feel like with the shape of this thing, that might be kind of a cool look to it. Since I don't have a bottom or a side or a rear image of this, I get to interpret, which is really cool. I don't think it goes that far, so I'm going to pull that in a little bit, drop that down, and then that kind of does this number. And then if I can, because I'm guessing this is a cockpit, but I'm not sure about this, so that's going to be something to decide later on what I do with it. And then I'm going to just extend this out a bit. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I sent pictures. All right, let me see. Let me see. Oh, nice. Nice. I love that. Was that a pre-done set, or did you just like throw stuff together? Because that's awesome. That's cool. I also love the fact that your desk mat is... that's not... is that Howl's Moving Castle? Is that Howl's Moving Castle? That looks like Howl's Moving Castle. I feel like that's what that is. So I need to pull these out. And then that needs to be more sharp. Yeah. Okay, cool. It's my favorite. Okay, cool. I figured. That's cool. It's your favorite. It's my wife's favorite too. She likes that and The Cat Returns. Mine is personally Spirited Away. That's always been my favorite. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna give that more of that shape there. And then I'm gonna try to just get this guy flattened out. Alright, so that's pretty good for that, I think. Spirited Away is fantastic. I love Princess Mononoke. It's been a while since I've watched Mononoke. What was the last one I just watched? I still need to go see The Heron, The Boy and the Heron. It's still in theaters, thankfully. I'm gonna see if I can go see that this weekend, actually. I think the last one we watched was Pompoko, and that was a weird one. I had never seen that one, so that was an experience. All right, so just to get ahead of the curve here, pit, body. Gotta name things to stay consistent. Scale that up. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I hate how it does that. Sometimes it hides things. Whoa. Let's just go back. Let's go back to the beginning. No, excuse you. It was B-Day a couple days. Was it really? Oh shit. Well, happy birthday to him. How old is he now? Like, he's got to be in like his 80s, right? So these look like they kind of connect. I'm guessing there's like a gap between here and there. That's what I'm feeling from this anyway. And then let's do this. Just to start getting that shape in there. 83, 1941. Holy crap, he's been around for a while. He is one of those people, though. Like, his art is just legendary. Like, it's weird to think, like, oh, you know, you were living with like, we have an artist that we could call legendary. Because, like, you think of, like, Leonardo da Vinci and all those people, but I think Hayao Miyazaki fits that pretty well at this point with everything he's done in his life. So that looks like, I mean, the dude is, like, god tier. He's so creative. Apparently, The Boy and the Heron is really weird. So I'm excited to see that. Whole world will agree. Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. He'll be like Steve Irwin level grief. That lasted for years. Okay. So the side closest to the body is flat. Is what we're doing here. Which is okay. Kind of what I was doing. But also not what I was doing. So here's what we're gonna do. Flatten that out. And then kind of already had that going. I don't want to do that way. But I feel like, you know, here's what we'll do. It's our nudge zip tool. Face. We can fix that later. Pull that in a little bit. That's cool. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Jamski, I have a good night. I hope you feel better. That sucks. I'm sorry you got the cold. That's pretty terrible. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. But get some good sleep. I want like more exciting music. I feel like I don't want chill music tonight. I want like exciting stuff. But it's so hard to find DMCA free shit. I don't think I can use that because that's not DMCA. Let's try this one. See if this works. This might work. Who knows? Alright, so these get like noticeably thinner up top. What did I do? Oh, okay. So there is a gap. Kind of. Nice thing is, again, this is up to my interpretation, so it can be whatever I want it to be, god damn it. Okay. So that goes not that far. But they are pretty elongated. And then what I'm gonna do is pull that in a bit. And it looks like it's lower. I'm gonna raise it up a little bit though. Call that decent right there. They have like this half coffin shape to them, so that's kind of neat. And then I'm gonna, since they're like air intakes, we're gonna pop this through. But I want to maintain the shape. So we're gonna look at, there's actually a pretty thick bottom layer there. That's not what I wanted. These are always kind of a pain on these angles. Also going to try to really focus on not screwing up the geometry this time around, because I've been doing that a lot lately and I don't want to do that anymore. So that... I'm going off of this one right here, because this one doesn't seem to have that much change to it. But we're going to see what happens. So what I need to do is first straighten that out. And then that has like a straight dip down. And oh shit. Let's just try to get these all as straight as possible. That might be kind of hard. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're going to take this and move it down. Let's get that as lined up as possible. And then this... One thing I'm super excited about for this whole process is this is going to really force me to sit down and like actually pay attention to what I'm doing instead of just freehand throwing crap together. Which, don't get me wrong, is fun. But it can get kind of aggravating to deal with when you're trying to finish something. Okay, so I kind of like the shape there. I'm good with that. We're going to pull that in. I'm not sure how far to go, because I think what I'm going to do is fill that with like fins. So we'll just go that far in for now. Call that good. Oh, and then there was something I wanted to do here. Renderer viewport 2.0. Turn on... Where is it? Oh, Oh, it was in here somewhere. Where the hell was it? I just watched a video on this guy that did this. And I was all, oh, that looks pretty good. I want that too. Oh, here it is. Boom. Perfect. That's better. Cool. And yeah, it may look like I didn't really change anything, but it's adding these shadows to kind of fake lighting. Just helps out. So what I don't like that I have going on here is I don't like the shape of this, so I'm gonna fix this up here. Because again, this is on the bottom, so I don't necessarily have to follow the concept for this. But I do want to try to be as creative with it as possible. Create like a scoop. Just try to keep everything straight. And then remember, if you're an artist, save it constantly, always, every single time. Where to put it? Projects, scenes, ship. Hey Kelsey, how's it going? How are you? It worked. The chat showed me both of them. Thank God. I've missed so many people on YouTube. And somebody got really upset with me last time I missed them. So, hello, how are you? So, I think that's good there. I think that kind of gets the general... I feel like it's still too thick on the top, though. I'm going to try to thin that out real quick here. I don't like that. I don't like the way that did that. How are you doing, Kelsey? It's good to see you. I guess that's okay for now. I might come back and change that later. I probably will. Honestly, I don't like that. I feel like it was better when it wasn't all squeezed. But I feel like I can just thin it out by doing the entire thing instead. Yeah, that's better. That way we get that whole look to it. I also need to pull these in a little bit more. And fix that. Let's get that centered as much as possible. Cool. Better. And I don't know how this attaches yet, so we will figure that out later. I figured most of today will be kind of general blocking anyway, so not super stressed about it. That's not cockpit body, that's cockpit body. That is intake 01. Control D. Thank you for renaming it automatically. I love that. Modify, freeze transformations. I'm gonna mirror this over. Take a look at that from the top. It's a little bit. It's about right, I'd say. All right, there we go. So we've got this middle portion going. It's basic, but it's there. This is exciting. I'm excited for this. All right, so question is where to start next. because all of these do connect at some point, which is going to be really weird to put together. Here now, you're ignoring YouTube. I responded. What happened? I said hey. I saw your message. Cause you know how I saw it? I got 2 messages here. Unless it came in super late. Maybe that's what happened? Oh, then I'm deaf. Okay. Well, that could be it too. How you doing, Kelsey? It's good to see you. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bite the bullet and start with one of these. They're both going to be the same piece. So there's that. These need to go back further. Make sure that's lining up properly. Turn that off. There it is. Perfect. Jeez, my brain hurts. How you been, Kelsey? I'm doing all right today. Been under a ton of stress lately, so I've been trying to pull myself out of a little low spot. I'm sorry, Kelsey. I hope everything's okay. And if not, I hope things get better. But for the meantime, you got us here to hopefully cheer you up a little bit. So this is gonna be weird. I am recording this, right? Yes. Yeah, the move is coming up. My oldest and the court stuff with my ex. I'm sorry, Kelsey. I agree with Stigma. I hope tomorrow's better. That sucks. Are you excited for the move? Aside from the stress that it's causing, obviously. What is this little... So that happens like mid output right there. I think I need to do this. We're gonna do an offset. We're gonna just whoop. That doesn't make any sense. Oh no, don't do that. Perfect. We have a little bit more support there. And these come out pretty wide. So it's going to be kind of interesting. I'm doing great, Kelsey. I'm happy to be bringing art back and doing stuff that I haven't done in a long time. I'm in California. It's a hellhole, but it's just not being able to take my baby. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. I'm hoping you guys can get that figured out. That really sucks. You're moving to Arizona, right? I don't think I'd ever want to move to California, so I could totally agree with your statement there on California. Is that like that's a hole? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna drop that. So this kind of curves upwards. So this actually needs to go a little bit lower. And then what I'm gonna do is fake it. Maybe. Probably not. It's probably not the best way to do that. Because it does have this like slope to it that I want to maintain. And in the back it goes down quite a bit. So we're gonna just try to work this out here. I do think I'm gonna need, because that goes like deep into the ship, so we'll figure that out. But the purpose of tonight is not to hyper focus on getting the exact shape that I want. It's to just get it blocked out and ready to go. Feeling better today. Great news, but definitely tired. Yeah. That's awesome news, though. That's really good. That's super exciting. Okay. And then this, like, this comes off. It's a very interesting design there. I'm wondering, I think I can curve that pretty well. Yeah, that's good. Good for now. Alright. Is working. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. I've never done a shape like that, so that's gonna be interesting. And then as far as the front of this thing, it's got kind of like a weird, I'm gonna flatten this too. Okay. Control D. Modify freeze transformations. -1. Boom. Let's make sure that's evened. No, that's too far. I think, yeah, see, that doesn't, okay, so those need to be adjusted. And I'll probably end up copying this one across anyway. But it also, this is where it gets kind of weird, right? Because it's a straight line, and it is still technically a straight line. But I do feel like, I also think that, yeah, alright, so I see there's a mistake here. So it should be more like that. Let's mirror that across and see what that looks like. That's better. It feels a little bit wider, but that's because I haven't really adjusted it all that much. So we'll figure that out. Not a big deal. Has anybody seen any movies lately that they really enjoyed? Whoa. What's up, Chris? How's it going, buddy? Let's see. Okay, cool. So wait, how big? You don't have to apologize. Did you get the car fixed? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm slowly figuring this out. I think I'm gonna make this one piece, maybe? I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Hopefully, I'm trying to not redo a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm hoping that I can just get this right on the first run. But you never know. I'm going to leave this as a slightly thicker piece. But it also needs to go right there. So it's sitting ever so slightly above that. And this is what's going to have these giant vent fans. No, we got it patched. What the hell happened? Is it like a tire leak or something? Let's see here. So it comes out to the edge. Okay. So I'm going to stop right there, pop that out, and then rotate it so it's there. And there's a slight curve to this, so what I'm going to do is pull that. We'll figure that out. That's my favorite term of the night. We will figure it out later. Because that is just how I roll. And I'm going to save it because I haven't saved in a minute. Should be saving every 30 minutes. Do I do that? Nope. We will solve it eventually. Well, what was it? Oh, I see. Why did that not work? Why did Hunt Scare not work? Oh, I might be missing that sound alert, Sharky. I'm sorry. What's up, Sharky? How you doing? I feel like that needs to be kind of wider. Like that, yeah, to cup it, so to speak. So this is where it gets kind of weird. I think the way I'm going to do this is this way. Because it makes contact with that point. And it kind of goes under the ship. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna line that up with the body as best we can. And then, favorite term, we will figure it out later. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. Like someone ran over me with a tractor train? Why? Are you okay? Jesus. This needs to be a little bit wider. Let's look at this. Well, you know, that actually kind of works. Except that's too That's killing the sleekness here, so we're gonna fix that. That's a very unique shape I have never made before. It's gonna be really interesting merging that with this piece. And even then I might not. I might just leave them separate. But the beautiful thing about 3D is the 3D is a beautiful thing. Modify, freeze transformations. -1. Nope. Control D, and then -1. What happened? -1, thank you. Okay. That should line up with both sides damn near perfectly. Okay. Mesh, combine, vertex, merge. Let's see if that actually worked. It did work. Perfect. I feel like I may have to like stretch this. I don't think it's going long enough. That's what she said. I think I may have to fix some dimensions on it at some point here. But not gonna worry about it right now. Okay. So it's got kind of this like configuration here, which is kind of weird. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to first. Okay, why is my handle so damn small? Hold on. I gotta fix this. I don't know why that does that. So that goes basically straight back. Probably gonna give it a little bit of a lift. And then that's too far back. Maybe don't do the lift. And then it just does like a... does this number. And that kind of has like a bevel to it, so... We're gonna close that a bit. That needs to be straight-ish. But also wider. Getting there. I think we're getting the shape in there right, so that's cool. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Enjoy these shoutouts.
Shout out Lamp Frost.
Be right back.
Because I can do that. Oh my god, his... Fine! Fuck! Oh my god, that scared 3 shits out of me. Because first, there's the clip, and then all of a sudden, EMF 5, and then I just go...
Friendly. Sharky, you're at 57, Roll, you're at 61. Oh my god.
Say hi.
Oh my god.
Somebody said fajitas.
Extra emphasis on the fuck.
Okay.
How you doing, Chris? It's back, it's back.
Is it shark? Yeah, figure that out.
It is right at the door.
Oh, that's when we all played.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay. Save some. All right.
And there's surmountings. You mean this bush? Yes, Lentor, I do. I see him. I see him.
You got a hit on him.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, I saw
I'm gonna fix this now because it's bothering me.
Wait, was that a down? Ah, I can't tell if that was him screaming or not.
Doesn't really change though, so that's cool. All right. So we got these engine pieces here. There's this other piece down here, which I don't really know what it is. I think it's just like a support area, but we're gonna model that chunk in now. And I'm not naming things because I'm an idiot. Ship, rear, ship. What do we call this? Front wing 01. Sure, that works. It's auto renamed, so I don't have to deal with it. Sharky, are you okay? You didn't respond. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. Okay. So one thing that's important to note about this whole series, and like what I'll be doing, I will be working on these off screen or off stream. I will be posting videos and updates on the YouTube. So if you do want to continue watching like the whole process, I'll be doing shorts and stuff. I think if I waited every week to work on this thing, it would eventually get horrendously boring and just tedious to work on. So that'll be kind of the plan going forward, because I need to be practicing every single day, basically, when I can. So that's the goal. Whether it works out that way, I don't know. But I'm going to try. This year's about trying new things and doing new things, so got to make it count. So it's got, that has an interesting shape to it. But it also has like a bevel. So that's gonna, oh, nope. You know what? I'm going to do this the way that I wasn't taught to do this, because back when I was in school, this shit didn't exist in Maya. Where's the bevel tool? Beautiful. That's what I wanted. It's funny that a simple tool didn't exist like that, but that was truly the case. And it was dumb. The only thing I don't like about that is it does that, but I can figure that out. Okay. So we kind of have that shape, except that's kind of not right. Is it though? I think it just needs to be more elongated. Yeah, we'll call that good. And then this will just snuggle on in here. What are you doing? Silly birds. Yeah. I think that's right. I want to get this to match up, but still have like a bit of a gap. There we go. Got your nice low poly gaming model, right? Kat, how's it going? How are you doing? How's the snow? Is it finally at least out of the driveway? I'm gonna call this fuel tank. Control D. Modify. What about there? I think that's looking right. We will see, I guess. Going okay other than being roasted by the family. Why are you getting roasted by the family? Why is that happening? I need different music. Ugh. It sucks because I'd rather listen to like the stuff I normally listen to, but it's all fucking copyright. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Let's go to what the hell's his name? Stream Beats. Look at Stream Beats, because I need something different. Playlists. What you got here? Instrumental. What the hell happened to Stream Beats? I have no all those playlists. Sure, we'll try this. Or I sent the picture I posted in general, and specific people are roasting me for my height. What? Hold on. Oh, man. Don't let him do it. That's a lot of snow, Cat. The MCA sci-fi. Lo-fi. Japanese lo-fi? Is it? No copyright lo-fi. This is always the hard part, is finding music. I'll try this one. You want some? Want some what? Want some what, Roy? Snow, come and get it. I would love some snow. Aside from the fact that my battery is barely holding on. Cthulhu Go, how are you? I have snow as well. I want snow. We didn't get snow. I would like snow. We just don't get shit out here, man. We don't get anything, man. Alright, so we're gonna do these engines now. Which those look like they're made out of multiple parts. So blocking that out is gonna be kind of weird. I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit. No, I'm not going to. I hate snow. Same. How are you doing, Cthulhu? It's good to see you. Roy, aren't you streaming? No? Did you decide not to stream tonight? Ooh! Kind of nervous and junk. How come you're nervous? New job starts Friday. Oh, well, congrats on the new job. What are you doing, if you don't mind me asking? I wish you all the best with it. I'm sure you'll do great. That is always a terrible time, though, is like starting a new job. It's like always nerve-wracking. BJ's wholesale club worker. Nice. Awesome. Well, congrats on the new job. Free memberships, though. That's cool. Monday, Friday. That's right. You changed your schedule. I'm sorry. You changed it when I was like in a horrible space. So I don't remember anything from back then. You stream Cthulhu? Hold up. Let me get you. Let me get you here. Let me get you here. Pause that. Boom.
Whoa, that was fucking awesome down there.
They teach you.
Do you make music? Is that music that you're making? Well, that's cool. Get ready to get roid. The last 3 months were a blur for the man. I know. It was terrible. Last time, yeah, that's awesome. That's sick. I'll have to catch you when you go live. I stream tomorrow, so if you're live while I'm live, I'll try to pop in, but that's awesome. Gave you a follow. Noon EST to 4 to 6 EST. So that's gonna be 2 my time? Yeah, I can catch you. I think I can catch you. For you and me, yeah, 6 works. Six works for me, brother. So this is kind of like a taller engine. I do want to remind everyone this concept was provided very, very nicely by Martin Deschambault. If you're watching on YouTube, it is in the description, a link to his art station. If you'd like to go support him, see his other work, it's really amazing stuff that he does. Twitch, I don't really have a way to do that yet. I'm going to try to do like a current artist type thing for StreamerBot. I just haven't had time to set that up yet. Alright, so that does... I'm trying to link. Alright, so I kind of see what that does. So we'll pull that back out. Drop that down. Let's get this in place. That needs to be way bigger. Lined up with the top pretty well. Okay, so the way that links, that has a weird connection point there, which is technically this thing. So I'm gonna do that. See, I don't... It's a nitpicky thing, I swear. Working on a poster thing now. Sweet. Might be connected via a flap. That's what I'm thinking. So I already know that most of this is going to be like separate pieces right now. So this is like some sort of shell thing, like a duct is what I'm guessing. That connects in there, so I'll end up building that eventually. It's definitely kind of weird to tell. This is my first time working off of actual like concept art, so this is really weird, like trying to figure out what he was going for here. Like I could tell the engine kind of curves and slants here and then goes back, so that's a weird shape. To try to recreate, but I will do my best. But yeah, no, I think you're right. That's like a flap or something. Colin Castorino. Hello, how are you? Why'd you say K? Hello, Colin, how are you? Doing better than me. I don't know how to do this crap. I've been doing this for a long time. This is me now bringing this to stream, and it's more of a constant thing. But I've been doing this now for, God, 15 years. I don't have the patience for it. That's weird too, because like I do have the patience for it, and I don't have much patience for like editing or creating anything else. But this stuff, I can sit here and do it for hours. How are you doing, Colin? It's good to see you. And again, if you guys are confused, I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now. So sometimes I will be talking to people on either platform. So yeah, this is doing this like... I see what he did here. I can see what he did there. And that's going to be a very funky shape. For sure. I also did that wrong for the most part, it looks like. Let's do this. Insert edge loop tool. I'm going to pop that in there. Is that right? Is that going to do that right? No, not at all. Okay, hold on. I don't want to be doing it this way, but I'm going to. Just add a little bit more shape there. Is that an inlet scoop-like shape that connects the engine curve? Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because like you can tell that there's this top body portion right here. So what I'm doing right now is blocking this whole thing out so I can actually start going through and hard surfacing it. Judging by the way this looks, the engine itself connects at this point. So this would be a piece of the body, and then that would connect in there, and then this is an intake of some sort, I assume, for the engine. So I'm trying to think of this in like a logical standpoint. Like this is where like the clean air intake would be, pull through, blast it out the ass. But this connection is very strange, and it's making me realize that this might be too high up. It's actually too big. So I need to make these smaller. And then we want a small gap there, and it needs to go lower. This is what's cool about this, though. Squish those voxels. What is the engine intaking in space? There is no air. There is no air in space, you are correct. But there is air on the planet that it's on? Assuming? Possibly? I'm not really sure. But I swear that's got to be an intake. So maybe when it leaves the atmosphere, that shuts off. These are all theories because there's no real like actual like lore to this image. It's just a piece of concept art. A very nice piece of concept art, but just a piece of concept art. So I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm trying to think about this. I think this needs to go lower. So I'm going to take this and drop it. like it's hot. And then adjust this a bit here. But I do agree with Colin. I think that's some sort of like flap or duct or something that connects the engine. Okay. So let's look at this then. I'm gonna do this. Let's just look at this piece real quick. So that... Oh, you know what? That's not what I wanted. Oh, for God's sake. Everything's so specific. Alright. So if I'm looking at this the way that I'm thinking I'm looking at this, I'm going to take this piece. I'm going to drop that down. Create like this, because like I'm looking at this shape here. And we'll do the final shaping later, but I do want to make sure that I'm getting that linkage right. Especially because I'm going to have to come back and like completely revamp this. That engine's also too close to the body at this point. And then that's what we're going to do. Especially because I can't see the bottom yet. I will figure that out later. I do think that's going to be my first piece of like merch. Figure it out later. I'm giving away the secrets now. So that'll connect right there. And then this is going to be kind of the fun part, is trying to duplicate this across. So pull that right there. Pull that in. Push it up. So there should be that connection point between these two pieces now, which is solid. I think that works. So we'll call that good for now. I do think that's too, like... I want that to be a bit thicker. But that can be solved by pulling that forward, pushing that out, and then taking this and pulling this in. So we get kind of that scooping look. And then there's a sub-engine down below, which we'll model next. But I'm looking at the way that connects. So let's take this, scoop that in there. We got that nice scoop in there. I think the bottom is cantilevered from the center fuselage, and the engines branch out from the center line at an angle. They do for the most part, I think. Yeah. Yeah. That's what sucks. Like, it's a beautiful art piece, but it definitely doesn't give you much reference to like the shape of the whole thing. So that's going to be the whole fun of it, is figuring out all this. This definitely is not... no, I mean, it's got the angle that I was going for. It's just not... It's not sticking out the way I want it to. Line that up just for the hell of it. Cool. Out of curiosity, Colin, how did you find me? Always curious, especially on YouTube, because YouTube seems to be like a black hole for live streams. This is dipping too much. So we're gonna go boom, boom, boom. Get that guy there. That's too big. Google recommendation. Hell yeah. Love that. +1 for Google. Appreciate you stopping in. See, this is... That's feeding in to this, and it shouldn't be. Because that curve should be technically above the top of this thing. So let's do this. I have an idea. Jesus. Pull it out a bit. Wondering if that might help a little bit. It's gonna add a weird, like, thing there, but I can fix that later. And then what I'm gonna do is take this, push that there, and then pull this up again. Because I do think, why is that selecting that? I do think that this engine's not as thick as it should be. Oh god, I got a weird shape going on here. Oh god. Let's not have that happen. Oh, what'd I do? The hell did I do? Oh, I see. That's fine, that works. On YouTube, nice. I love that. That's awesome. That's rare on YouTube, so that's cool. Lower engine might not be attached to the wing. It could just be an extension of the engine underneath. That's my other thought, right? Is like, because like looking at it, it is like an off chunk of it. And I think you're right. I don't think that angle is proper there. Because like, I don't have nearly enough like actual wedge going on. So let's do this. Can I rotate that a little bit? Can. We can fix that. That's fine. Just try to keep that edge going. Have you done 3D work at all, Colin? Or is it something that interests you? Alright, so that's, I feel like we're getting there, but also not. It's weird looking at the perspective of this. Let me pull that out. Alright. Shift that up there. Pull there. That's feeling better. That's starting to feel a little bit better there. And then that, it interests me. I've done a little ship modeling. Nice. Very cool. This is actually my first time doing a ship, so glad you could catch me on a good day. This is my first time really actually grabbing a piece of concept art and working on it. I was super happy that this artist gave me permission to do this. So let's do this. And ship concept drawing. Nice. What software have you worked in? So we'll take this, we'll extrude this out, start working with this guy. Pull that in. I feel like that curves a bit. And then that's pretty much flush with this thing. That creates a nice little thing. Blender Cinema 4D. And way back, Bryce. Bryce. I've never heard of Bryce. Hey, Madness. How you doing, buddy? Bryce. I have never heard of that. What is that? Curious. Bryce 3D. That reminds me of the one I started in, which was called Rhinoceros. Except Bryce looks like it did way more than Rhinoceros. That's cool. I had never heard of that one. Huh. Very cool. I tried Cinema 4D once. I couldn't grasp it. I don't know what it was about that application, but I just could not do it. All right, so let's just getting home from class. What do you take on class in, Madness? Welding. Oh, hell yeah. That's cool. I tried Houdini once, too. Houdini... Ugh. I get what it's for. I totally understand what it's for and what it's good at. But, like, my God. I got really upset with Autodesk, and I was like, I'm going to leave this company. I'm not going to use their stuff anymore. And here I am. Okay, so we kind of got that going there. So that's good. That can be deleted because that doesn't matter anymore. First day in the shop. Nice. Congrats, man. That's cool. How'd it go? It was all right. Oh. Well, I hope it went okay. Which one, Colin, which one of those applications was like your favorite to use? I know a lot of people are gravitating towards Blender nowadays. Okay, so this guy, looking at that, but also not. See, it's like, I feel like that just needs to be, there we go, wider. That's a better look right there. I always hate blocking out models. Cinema had some uses, but Blender was better. Gotcha. And also free. I always tell people if they want to learn, that's the best way to learn, because it does not make sense to pay for this application. Don't get me wrong, I love Maya and I've been using it for years, and after I found out they did an indie license, I was much happier, but I totally tried to replace it at one point. Okay, so this is what we're calling the fuel tank. This is lower engine. Upper engine. Okay. So, I'm just going to duplicate these across one by one and call it good. There's a slight... It's okay. I'm not going to focus on it. I'm trying to get this blocked out tonight. Okay. So that's... What? Lower rear engine. Upper rear... No! God damn it. Excuse my horrible spelling. Fuel tank, upper, rear, engine. It's in my... I'll post some pictures in Discord. Nice, do it. Welding was one of those things where I always thought it would be cool to learn, and then I never like had the attention to like actually go for it. What made you decide to start welding school, Madness? What is that making? Okay. Just a little bit there. I said, what made you decide to start welding school? Out of curiosity. Freeze transformations. Okay, Control D. One. Boom. I don't know why that shot way the hell out there. That's okay. Get that lined up. Okay, so we've got the block out going pretty well there. I do see some problems. And I do think that this needs to be extended down. So let's do that now. And we'll adjust all this as well. I need a career change, plus I want to learn body resto. That's true. I could see that. I could see that being something you do too. That's cool. That's awesome, Madness. I'm excited for you. Shanks. You're welcome. I gotta, let's see. Let me pull that out. I think I've got that going pretty well. I do want to pull the top in a bit because it has this like curve to it that I'm not getting right now. And then that's a very flat piece, so let's fix that. Not that way though. That's gonna be the only way to easily fix it. Screw it. And then I'll just mirror it across later. I do feel like that's... Let's do this. Well, you know what? There's actually something I'm missing there, and I'm seeing it now. How's the art going? The art's going good. It's definitely a challenge because I've never done concept artwork before. So, definitely different. Here's what I'm gonna do. Just delete that. I don't even want to see this. Should be everything. Yeah, it's everything. But it's going good. It's looking like it for the most part. I'm trying to get it there. So for everyone who's new, this is called a block out. I'm basically blocking the model out. I'm enjoying how you have the 4 different views for reference. What, this? Yeah. It's because I don't tend to work in them all that much. But when I need to. See, that movement though doesn't make sense. It can be a little bit. Getting the shaping right is going to kill me. Because I see what they did there. Mesh tools. Let's insert an edge loop here. Pull this guy through. This needs to dip in and probably rotate. But that just did something weird that I don't like. What'd you do there? What was that, sir? What the hell just happened there? Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Not gonna stress about that. Because remember, everyone, we will figure it out later. If there was a catchphrase for my life, it would probably be that. Insert edge loop. Boom. We're gonna droop this, because it's more of like a swoop. And then this kind of sticks off a bit. Okay. I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like it's getting there. I do feel like those are too thick, though. Although, really not, because there's this, like, launch tube right here. So that will account for some of this thickness, which we will have to figure out. But I also need to not stress about that. I am actually more concerned with the shaping and sizing on this. It makes me think I went too far out. So maybe if I pull back a little bit. Is it gonna let me do this? Oh, yeah. Perfect. Sometimes the things that Maya doesn't let you do are like insanely aggravating. Yeah, we'll worry about that a little bit here. The bottom is going to be an interesting thing to figure out, too. Going to be very interesting. Let's see. Close that. And close that. All right. You know what I need to do? Let's go there. Okay. So I think I've got that mostly figured out. The way this curves in is kind of strange. But I think... pull that out a little bit. Maybe not. I also think this is going to have to come down a bit because what I'm thinking I'll do... God, I don't really know. The bottom is going to be interesting because I don't have any reference for what that's supposed to look like. But for the time being, Control D, duplicate this over, mesh, combine, vertex, and hope that works. It did. Hello, Dave. Dave, what's up, Stigma? How you doing? I also want to think that there's more than just two engines, but I could be wrong. I'm thinking what I'll do is kind of like one of those boats, like a pontoon boat almost. Like, well, I'll keep these separate and then build a body chunk off of this. Maybe. I'm also wondering if there's like, I wonder how you get into the ship, right? Like, there's obviously a cockpit here, and there's no way to get in from back there necessarily. So I don't know. But it's gonna be fun to figure out. I also think the ship is not wide enough right now, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But that's the importance of blocking, everybody. Do I make the bottom a separate piece? I think I'm going to for now. Especially because I don't know what I want it to look like yet. Let's get that lined up. Going to drop that, and then I'm gonna pull these guys out to the side. And then I need that to be much thicker. More thick. All right. Actually, I think that's going to need to be a lot thicker. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this down even more. Kind of squanch it out a bit. That's a word. Should focus on the cockpit descending and connecting, again, the engines. Cockpit descending and connecting the engines. You talk about over here? That'll probably be the next portion that I work on, is just like making sure that's all linked up together. But it bothers me not having a bottom. So I'm just going to block something together real quick here. Just real quick, nothing too crazy. This will probably change. It will most likely change. Going down. Yes, going down the back. I gotcha. I gotcha. Backside things get crazy fast. You're good. You're good. The winglets are on their own. We talk about these things, right? Is that what they would be called technically, as winglets? So let's do that then. I see what you mean. Let's see. Yeah, I did figure those were on their own. That was the one thing where I was trying to go for that as well, just to keep that, because like I like the look of ships that are designed that way. But I agree. Let's see here. I think what I'll do is I'll create. So my thought here is I'll create kind of like a nested thing that wraps around the base of the cockpit. That's my thought anyway. Mesh tools, offset edge loop. Let's pull this in a little bit. That way things kind of flow together and there is some sort of connection point. Edge, edge. Start pulling these down and in. And then these are just going to go probably to about here. And then, similar bottom to the Hungarian Advanced Interceptor. I don't know what that is, but I'm looking it up. Images. Oh shit, okay. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. Alright. Where's the bottom of this thing? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Looking at the bottom of that. I like that. So what I'm going to do... Oh, that's a good reference. Thank you. Appreciate that. I will leave these... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to delete half of this. But I want that half. I don't want the other half. Just delete that shell and then move on. We'll just work from here. Whoa. Where did that come from? Oh, I did that by accident. My bad. See, so I want... That's what we're going to do. Get this closer. Get that linked in there. Cool. And then we'll start merging that with the body there. And then I'll terminate this over here somewhere. Just call that good for now. Except... what I want to do is this. Have it terminate more like that. And then I would like these to merge over to here. This is why I'm glad concept art exists, because like I can do little things like this and like creative vision and stuff like that, but god damn, without this concept art, I would not have designed a ship like this. Okay, so I can appreciate the way that's working there. Vertex. Pull that up, go over a bit, keep going a little bit higher, and the rest of this we'll fill in later. Alright, file save, Control D, freeze and duplicate. I really hate that with 2014 they moved all the tools around. Alright. So I like that. I think I'm going to want those to merge in as well. So I think what I'll do... Let's have those start following. And then that'll create like a little duct area for the most part, possibly. That shape may not work out in the long run, but I can appreciate the way it's looking so far, at least. Also, how the hell did that happen? Don't know. Alright, that's like a smoother bottom at least. There's a butt though. Why is there a butt? It's like a little butt crack. I don't like that. Is that better? A little bit better. Okay. So this, I'm going to take, drop it, rotate it. Drop it. And I think I want to expand it a bit. Let's see. Something's funky there. What's going on there? Somehow this got, like, bent? Oh, the whole thing got bent. What the hell happened there? Show isolate view selected. What happened? It dropped somehow? Well, the entire thing did that. That's cool. Is that fixed for the most part? Yeah, that's better. Still keeps that sleek look. Got a nice space. The intakes are still clear. All right. And landing gear is going to be fun to figure out. I could. I tend to not work that way. Like, I know a lot of people are comfortable doing that. I just like to go through and actually like spend time tweaking each piece. It kind of also depends on the model that I'm working on. So yeah, I could technically cut the entire model in half and just deal with it that way. But as far as like my work process goes, I just tend to like to focus on it as a whole. Because I'll tweak one side. It's funny too, because like I'll tweak one side and I'll consciously continue tweaking that side when I could just delete it. So let's see. Trying to see if there's anything. So the next thing I'm going to focus on is probably one of these launch tubes here. Because that's going to be kind of fun to figure out. Alright, mesh. Save it again. Insert edge loop tool. So what I'm going to try to do is give this thing as much support as I can without making it look too stupid. Vertex. I'm going to pull this in. Marsha, welcome on in. Hello, Raiders. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, Marsha. How was your stream? How are you doing? Why did that stop so early? I don't know. Hello, everybody. Is that oh, that is what is that? Fucking. Why can't I remember the name of that game? I don't know. How was your stream? You were playing Dark Pictures Anthology. Nice. How are you liking The Devil in Me? That was a pretty good one.
If you're happy and you know it and you really want to. Oh, he like squirts out blood from his asshole.
Why is my shoutout doing that?
Oh, I see that.
That's very strange why that's happening. Hello, how are you guys? Everyone, welcome on in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Matt. You can call me Matt. You can call me Cryptic. You can call me Plant Papa. You can call me whatever name I have somehow garnered over the years. But welcome on in. Thank you all for coming. How was Disney? Disney was great. I'm happy to be back. We are getting into the stuff that I said I was going to do past couple of months. I'm working on nothing but art now, except for a couple of days we're streaming games still. Killed 3 of them tonight. Oh, shit. But no. Disney was good. It was a lot more crowded than I was expecting, even though it's January. Because they're all record time lows. It was not record time lows, and then the fact that it was their 10K race weekend was even worse. But it was a good trip. Good trip. Never fly United. Fuck United. Never flying that plane company again, except for our honeymoon because we already bought tickets for it. But yeah, no, otherwise it was good. It was good. Thank you so much for choosing to raid me tonight. I'm glad you guys are here. Give everyone a little update on what we're doing. We are working with concept art from the wonderful Martin Deschambault. Thank you so much for the bits, Marsha. I appreciate it. He has graciously given me permission to work on some of his concept art and turn it into 3D models for my portfolio. So we're working on one of his concepts tonight, which is this thing from his project, which is called Project 77, where he did world building. And he did a lot of cool stuff, and this was one of them that stood out to me. So I get to work off of his work and create a 3D model off of it. So tonight we're blocking, doing a little bit of detail work as we can, and then going forward throughout the next couple of weeks, we'll be doing more and more and more. But welcome in, everybody, if I haven't met you yet. Madness, how are you? Thank you for the bits, Marsha. I appreciate it. And just a reminder for everyone, I am streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. If you guys notice something weird happening, that's why. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. How do you like the Dark Pictures anthology so far, Marsha? Or is that the first one you've done? This was not the right way to do this. I'm gonna figure this out. I've played Until Dawn, The Quarry, and Little Hope, and now as well. Okay, so you've played them all. Nice. I didn't really get to play The Quarry. Till Dawn was awesome. I liked Until Dawn. Little Hope was good. Was Little Hope the one in the... No, The Quarry is the one in the camp. Yeah, I didn't get to really play The Quarry. I got to sideline it, which was really annoying. But it's because when I had a co-host, they didn't look up the fact that it was not fully co-op, and it was like a couch co-op. So that was fun. But yeah, Little Hope was one of my favorites, as well as Until Dawn, I think, was the best one that we played. That was the vampire one, right? If I remember correctly. Let's figure out how to make this actually a circle. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. That's not doing what I want it to do. See? Oh, wait, here we go. Here's what I'm going to do. This is the easiest way to do this, and I'm just going to do it. Because making a cylinder is, for some reason, or like a circle is like impossible for me to comprehend. We're going to cheat. Nothing wrong with a little bit of creative cheating. As long as you're doing it in an okay fashion, I guess. Till Dawn has been my favorite. Oh, nice. That's the whole message. Alright, so what we're going to do... This is my favorite technique for doing this because it kind of just simplifies everything. That doesn't simplify shit. Okay, well, let me just make a liar out of myself. I'm going to make this really weird. Vertex. why not make one out of a perfect one? And then figure out the rest of the issues later. So I don't necessarily care too much. Don't worry if you can't tell what I'm doing. It is kind of confusing. I've just done this for so long that this is not confusing to me anymore. I need like 2 more edge loops. I don't want to do 2 more edge loops, but I'm going to. So give me the detail I need, I think. Okay. So now there should be a semi-perfect circle. All right, that works. And then we're just gonna pull that back. And this probably looks horrible, but that's okay. I will fix that. Let's see. And I'm stupid and made that go all the way down. So that's fun. So let's see. Here's what we're going to do. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. We're going to fix this. Because if I look at the concept art, I mean, I guess it kind of does go all the way down, but I kind of don't want it to. Thinking I'll end it like right there. Because it would like Pam, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We will figure it out. Oop. This is the problem with using too many edge loops. I'm gonna have to spend some time smoothing that out and fixing that garbage. Jesus. I don't even know how that happened. That wasn't too bad, actually. That could have been much worse. But here's another good reason as to why, earlier, as I was talking about, why I don't just cut the entire model in half. Is because I will add a bunch of detail to this one and then probably decide at some point that I hated what I did and I still have my original piece here. Because as much as you would think you could control alt delete all the way back there, you cannot. I think that's okay. Got like a weird black line going on there. I don't really know what that's about right now. If I smooth that, it actually does okay. Okay. Cool. Whoa, what happened there? If there's one thing I can say that I say to myself all the time while I'm working on this is what the hell happened there. It is basically a constant for me. Because I truly do not know what just happened there. Wow. Oh, no. I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't do world scaling. Bummer. That's okay. But for now, what I'll do, insert edge loop tool, I can at least refine this hole here. And that should at least give that some structure. There we go, that's better. Much better. Alright, well I assume that's what that is, because that's what it looks like in the concept art. Some sort of thing. Blaster thing. It does pull back a bit. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And it's going to scream at me because I added edge loops on the inside. Yeah, there'll be some stuff to fix there, but otherwise, I'm quite happy with how that's going. There's no super funky geometry going on there, so I'm stoked about that. Let's see here. 1 second. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. There is that happening though, which is kind of strange. Why is that happening? Oh, because it's way the hell back there. Mesh tools. Give that a little bit of safety and security there. There we go. Alright. I am actually kind of thrilled with how that turned out. Cool. Safe scene. We'll work on more of that in a minute here. So, this cockpit's going to be probably the next big focus, I'm thinking. But what I would like to do is get prepped for the... Well, see, I'm going to do some resizing here real quick. Because I think it needs to be a little bit thicker. Just increase the scale overall. I can stop being smoothed. Because I don't like the way necessarily that that's working. That still needs to be touching that back piece. Delete that. I realized I just deleted that, so that sucks. Actually, here's what I'll do. I have an even better idea. That is totally merging into the engine. Not going to happen. There we go. I'm going to save this file. Save scene as. Ship. Resize. This way I can see if I can just at least figure out the proper sizing. That's looking so much better to me. It's at least wider. I've got more room to work up top. Everything else, honestly, just needs to just move out of the way, kind of. I think the sizing is right there. So I'm not going to screw with those too much. Do you think that needs to be pulled out a bit? But overall, getting better there. All right. Control D. -1. Modify freeze transformations. Alright. Let's look at the top here. So that's kind of sitting in there right about there. And that actually looks pretty almost right. Right about there. Beautiful. And then I just take that vertex, pull it in a bit. That feels better. Except this now feels not wide enough for some reason. Why did you yell at me? I didn't yell at you.
What the hell is even that?
What the hell is even that? I mean, I wasn't yelling at you at all. I thought you called for me. I did not call for you. You can go back to whatever it was you were doing, peasant. Well, thank you for the shout out. That's a clip.
If there's one way to describe what they talk like in Texas, I think that would be it.
That's an old clip.
That was a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
What
Damage.
That's better.
just happened there?
Murder.
Murder.
1975.
Show, isolate, view select. All those get, they did. Alright, so.
What is your name?
What's your name? Oh shit.
Which
no,
one?
No. Oh.
That's a very old
know
clip.
Yeah, no. That's his IM name.
It's his old
It's a
age.
long clip.
AOL. Probably. He's playing a console and he's from Texas.
That's funny. Alright, so. Put that there. So what I'm gonna do here. Mesh tools, offset. We're gonna add like a lump. Mesh. Mesh tools. Where's the offset? Oh, there it is. It's like, I know I'm not crazy. I know it still exists. Show, isolate, view selected. Alright, so we don't want to go that high. Because I need that still there. Or the other option is just go a little bit higher. And then I'll just take these edges down a bit. Just to merge that across. There we go. I like that better. 16. Perfect. Okay. That's getting good. It's getting real good. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. I'm going to do a couple more shout outs here. Let's see. Be right back.
Again.
Okay, I will have to admit right now that this
Fucking shitting ass motherfucking ass, holy fucking shit, you fucking scrubs! Scrubs!
Oh, I dodged.
That was close. That one I think would be clip-worthy. I got somebody.
That was clip worthy there. I used the cop as a decoy.
I gotta hit off that. I got a hit off on him. Gosh damn it.
All right, I'm back. All right, we're back. We're back. Ugh. Fix that up. We're good there. All right, so the question is what do I want to do? So I want to look this over, actually. So these are going to be I'm going to add some temporary things just so I can kind of get a visualization on what's going on here. Yo, Big Brat, how are you? How's it going? Good to see you. Oh, Jesus, what happened? Oh, thank you for the resub, Big Brat. Appreciate you. How you doing? You surviving the cold? I don't know how cold it's been where you are. It's been decent over here. Hi there, pumpkin. Good to see you. It's kind of a thinner. Does that trick still work? It does, thank God. Alright, so this is going to be over on this side. Be good. That'll be good. Big Brat. Rawr. Hard to find the cold? What? Brat, we can make it 6. Jesus Christ, what is going on here? That pumpkin, all good, sir. Too damn cold. Too damn cold? Oh, I'm sorry. Mesh. Combine. Nope. No. Modify. Freeze transformations. Control D. These are just going to give me a general marking point, so when I do actually build these in, I know where they are. They are entirely too big. And this will be one of those cases where I split this thing in half and just do it that way. But that's pretty good. I think. That's gonna have to be some mechanical work. So that'll be cool. Wait. On stream, open it, just not on stream. Wait, what? Has Cryptic seen it? Find the cold. Wait, seen what? If Stigma DM you, don't open it. You have secret DM. So don't open it, is what you guys are saying? Don't touch it until after stream? Oh, open it? Not on stream. Oh, okay. Madness, you can't do that, man. I almost took that as open it. And delete it without opening it. Well, now I'm curious. Do not show on stream. Oh, okay, I see. I got you. Got something for you in Messenger. It's a virus. It's spicy. It's spicy. What'd you send me on Messenger? Why did you send the same thing on Messenger? I'm glad I have that image all over the place. That's great. Make it 6. I love it, Big Brat. I love it. Alright, so this kind of like actually sticks up a lot further than I thought it did. This community is my favorite. And it grows every year and I love it. She looks so good. I want to see Roy like that. Can we petition to see Roy like that? How do I start this? How do I start this? Subscribe to my OnlyBeards for more. So does that? So that doesn't. It does actually like. Okay. So you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. It merges perfectly, so we're gonna leave it that way. Tempting. God damn. Doing boudoir photos. No, thank you. I'm good. God, I used to know somebody who did that too. Somebody who used to take the spicy photos. Not anymore. Not no more. Alright, so that's looking, I think, honestly, I think we're doing pretty good here. This needs a little bit more droppage to line up a bit. I just need to rotate a tad bit. I'm not part of the family yet. Darn, I guess I have to miss the photo shoot. You can do your shots. No! He offered. I had to respectfully decline. In a very angry way. Edge, face. Okay, that's what I want. Just trying to get that shape a little bit more refined. We're good there. This, though, this needs to come out a bit. Just a tad bit. Just a lot of bit. Just a lot of bit. Let's do this. I also need that to kind of like properly merge up there. I looked over to that screen for my concept art, and all that's there right now is Big Brat. Big Brat. So that's kind of funny. I think this is a totally awesome start so far. Off to bed. Have a good night. Cat, have a great night. Wait, I have it. No, it's not bad. What could your idea possibly be after talking about a boudoir shirt? Shoot. We're going to make a calendar. I love that. Also, I was dressed like that selling Harley Davidson motorcycles. That's fantastic. How many did you sell? That's the important question. Let's work on this. That's what we'll do. This is gonna be one of those ones that I just duplicate over. So it's pretty close to the side there. So we're gonna maintain that as best we can. It's actually really close to the side on all of these. Okay. Now what I want. I'm going to pull this over. I don't want that to be visible. Edge. The song almost sounds like the Rick and Morty theme. Almost. Street glide and one street glide and strike. Nice. That's amazing. I love that. This is actually hanging out too much. Needs to come in a bit. Whoa. Okay, let's do it this way then. Yeah, there we go. See, as you start to add details, you start to figure out, hey, that doesn't look right. And it helps. I promise. It's all part of the process. The creative process is a bullshit journey that eventually things start to look right. But for the most part, it's a bullshit journey of you just trying to figure out why something doesn't look right. What's that doing now? Oh, I see. That's fine. I think that'll be good enough. I'm going to fill that with vents anyway. Hot scare. Hot scare's broken. I'm sorry. I gotta find that sound alert again. So I think what I should do here is probably take this. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm gonna have to figure out how to merge those together. But, ma'am, Jesus, bird. Miso's getting crazy. One of these days I'll have to get you all on VC and tell you all this story. Just say I won't do it again ever due to what happened. Oh damn, I want to know that story for sure. That sounds spicy. Is that? Oh. Oh, that's why that's not supposed to look that way. So that's supposed to be flat. And I don't know how that happened. Very spicy. Good. Love a good spicy story. Damn. That developed some sort of weird curve to it that it wasn't supposed to, so that's awesome. What happens if I do this? Bad shit happens. But I kind of have to do that to fix this. So that's cool. What happened there? Oh. Right, we're gonna pop that. Let me see here. Make sure I'm not missing this. Let's see. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Just checking on the stream health, everybody. If it, like Carolina Reaper spicy? Oh, damn. Now I gotta have this story. Ah, damn, dude. Okay. I'm gonna try something. It's probably not gonna work. I'm going to save it first, too, just in case it screws anything up. Nope, don't do that. Let's see what this does. Okay. That's fine. For the most part. But... Vertex face. See, this is going to be a balancing act. A very weird balancing act. That's a weird shape, and I'm not really necessarily sure how to work with that, so that's going to be fun to figure out. I actually might have gotten it. Maybe. Those fins are going to be interesting. Going to bed. Eyes are struggling to stay open. Love your face. Talk tomorrow. Stigma. Love you too. Have a good night. Get some good sleep. I hope you stub your toe, Stigma. Hey, that's a curse, Stigma. Stepping on a Lego? God, that's pain. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Damn. I see how she treats you, Big Brett. I'm sorry. How bad have I screwed up the bottom? Oh, I really haven't. I think I will change this up a little bit tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but whenever I work on this again. She hates me. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, so show you selected. Save scene, because I've done a lot. I always get stressed when I get to this point, when I'm like splitting things and putting shit back together, because God, you make one mistake. Sometimes Maya is just like, nope, don't feel like working anymore. Modify, freeze, Control D. One, boom. Mesh. Combine. I could probably save a lot of time by not doing what I do, but oh well. Makes me happy, that's all that matters. Alright, I like the way those are curving in and kind of hiding. Yeah, I like that. I think that's gonna work, guys. I won a piece of merch one time and she didn't even send me anything, said I didn't deserve it. Oh my God. Stigma. I do it every day. Good night. We're gonna have a talk with Stigma if she didn't send you merch. I am gonna be doing a giveaway soon, by the way, everyone. So keep an eye out for that. I'd like to get back into doing them every couple of months, maybe. So I'm afraid of you. Afraid of who? Big Brett? She's mean, please do. Why are you afraid of me? Because I have a newfound passion for decimating the art community with more art. I don't know. I'm not that great, so I'm hoping to get better. That's what this whole thing is about. Remember, everyone, this whole thing is about getting better. I will fail in some places, and other places I will succeed. And I'm okay with that, because that's the life of an artist. I'm just happy I get to work off of cool stuff like this. And again, I'm going to shout him out again, because he's so cool and he let me do this. This is the artist. Martin Deschambault, I think is how you say his last name. Amazing artist. If you have an art station, follow him. If not, he's on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And YouTube. Why are you afraid of me, Chris? Heading out for the night. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Love your face. Madness. Have a great night, man. Get some good sleep. I'm thinking we're pretty close to getting ready to end stream, aren't we? Yeah, we are actually. Just gonna add some more details. Things I think should be there that may not be there, but are gonna be there. Also, these engines. See, those are gonna be like mechanical flaps. So I think that's where we're gonna focus next time. I think next time we're gonna really focus on like detailing the backside of this thing. Because that's going to give me a better way to ground the front of it. Also because I need to look up some tactics on how to handle this. Because this is going to be some stuff I've never done before with hard surface modeling, so I'm going to have to figure that out. But, I don't know. I think we're getting there. I think I might adjust the pitch of these a little bit more. I also need to basically merge them with this piece, so that's going to be interesting. I know how your mind works. What do you mean? What would I do? What would I do? I'm not going to give away something crazy. Something easy like a mouse. Something I've done before. I do have some exciting ideas for merch coming up, though. I'm excited about that. I'm going to work on some of them tomorrow, actually. I need to talk to Roy about that thing that he uses. Let's see. This needs to be widened a bit. Bit more. There we go. I feel like that's pretty good. It's crazy to think that took 3 hours. Because, like, it doesn't feel like it took 3 hours. I guess I'm used to just, like, sitting down and, like, hyper-focusing on this stuff, and then just, like, time just disappears. So these are basically flat-topped. So that's about right. I do need to fix the top of them, but I'll do that later. Let's see. Oh, did my music end? Oh my goodness. No. No, it's far from ending. Far from ending. That's fine. Oh, I can't snooze the ads anymore. Damn. Thanks, Twitch. There is a little bit of issue over here that needs to be worked on. I want to get that there. And then take this. Just push it a little bit. But I do feel like that kind of overshoots it a tad. I don't know. It seems too long to me. Maybe the correct answer is not to do that and pull this back a little bit. That might be the answer there. I think that's the answer. Cool, that means this all gets deleted. Cool, and the reason I'm not like putting holes in these and everything like that is because these are going to be mechanical pieces. Like I can tell very clearly he wanted these to be like flaps that opened up. So those are really going to become just like templates to lay the pieces together on and make sure everything's linked together and working. So as far as those go, they're going to change completely by the next stream. Nice 3D modeling. Yes, sir. How you doing, Short Round? Bringing creativity to the channel and changing the way I do things on YouTube. which I'm super excited about. How was your holidays, ma'am? It's good to see you. It's been a hot minute since I've been not streaming for a month. I'm not sure what else to do here right now. I want to dive into more detail, but like I don't want to start that tonight because I want this blocked out. Man, abandoned us for 3 weeks. I know, right? 50-50 between purple and red. Yep. So I do. Well, no. So I'm doing both. I'm dual streaming on both platforms, so I'm live at the same time on both platforms. But I'll still be doing gaming. Just not going to put as much of a focus on gaming content as I used to. I know, I'm sorry, I abandoned everybody for 3 months, but it was necessary for my mental health. We're going to use that excuse because that's the only way I could probably figure out how to put it. I'm excited to get into this detail. There's going to be some fun stuff in there. And then we're gonna, once this model's done, we're gonna take it and we're gonna throw it into Substance Painter and texture the shit out of it. It was good, but I got sick and had this cough forever. You probably got what I've got, or what I had. I'm still coughing every once in a while. But yeah, I think there's like some virus that's just like making its way through New Mexico and just fucking destroying everybody. Because it's not fun, man. I'm sorry you got that, though. That sucks. This is a good song. I like this song. Which one's this one? Which one this one? Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you did. What time slot am I at? 1:38. Dark Angel? No. Which one was this? Face Off. Face Off. It was just in my chest. Ooh, that sucks. That's miserable. Yeah, there's some shit going around, man. That's for sure. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this. Save scene. I'm gonna go back to our just chatting screen. Chill here for a minute. Pause this music because I got other music going now. File, save scene. Make sure that bitch is saved. You need a target. Potentially. Let's find out. Let's find out. No. I know my target. I know my target. It's been too long. Flash read. I'm going to get this ready here. I know who it is when you say that. I figure as much. All right, everybody. So, everyone on YouTube, I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been awesome. It's actually been a really good stream on YouTube, so that's super exciting. Why is YouTube buffering? Oh, I don't know why. This has been cool for all the new people. Welcome on in. If you guys did give me a follow and everything like that, I appreciate that. I'm going to work on getting alerts set up for YouTube as well. I don't currently have them because StreamerBot is weird in the way you set things up. But I appreciate everyone who hung out tonight, everyone who talked and gave me ideas and helped with everything. Super awesome. I appreciate it tremendously. I will be live again tomorrow night with Chris of the Chaotic Seekers. We're going to be going through some Far Cry 6 because it's been a hot minute and we feel like being idiots.
The kitchen.
Oh! Where is that? Shit! Oh. No. We'll let this shout-out finish up here. I'm mashing! Mash! I don't know why that does that. Oh, Outlast Trials. Yeah, that was a good one, too. Alrighty. So, YouTube, because there's no raid feature on YouTube, I'm just going to end the stream here. Appreciate you all. You guys have a wonderful night. I will be back tomorrow night for some gaming, and next week for some more animation stuff. We'll see you all later. All right, and there.